Gotta make sure my roster is set. We're ready to roll. It is. It is. All right. Let's see if we can pull a two tonight. Bodog playing Battlefield, so Bodog's alive. Message my dad that I'm playing another game, so he knows. All right, just chilling. So we got two games. We got Wisconsin and um the other guy, Washington. Like it's UW. I can't remember who it is. I don't remember what his username is, but regardless, he has to send because he's home. So whatever. I really can't remember. I can't remember his username. There it is. All right. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting game. So we have four games left in the season. I said that's 6-2. Got to go one. Got to get one more to hit the win goal. I can set this down, so I'm not turning the camera on for this game. I'm just gonna leave it off. And then after this game is over, put in my stats and basically that's it. Might even be able to get a quick nap in before work. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Hopefully my defense comes to play. We need to create turnovers. That's the big thing for us, man. Gotta force turnovers. Oh, wait, nope. Ah, all right. All right.
Glad to have you with us from Las Cruces, New Mexico at Aggie Memorial Stadium, home to the New Mexico State Aggies. You know, we love coming to the land of enchantment, especially when we have an enchanting game like the one in store today. Today, these two squads square off in a Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers taking on the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Hilltoppers will kick it away to start us off.
All right.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. He leaves it with his back. Works ahead for a
Ooh.
couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Had me a little nervous on that one, the way that
Those
looked.
defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Ready. Hammer. Hammer. Got it. Ready. To the air. It's 5. Right on the money. At the 40, there he goes.
Wow.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And offensively, I love running these
That's a
drag
little
routes.
bit
I mean, these are the
painful.
routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to
I'm not sure
make
what
extra
6 was
yards.
doing
Nice
there.
pitch and catch.
I thought he was going to make the tackle, but he does not.
The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Oh.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Prime. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Going to the running game. Fights off a defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Oh, we
And
had
the
him.
Aggies come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run.
I blitzed through the right
To give
hole,
them
but
1st and 10 from the 13.
doesn't matter.
The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Okay, ready? From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll pull it on the read.
Wow.
On his feet. And he rolls into the house.
Just walk down the field, no defense.
Well, you know this offensive
It looked like we might have opportunity on one of the 2nd downs to maybe make a play, but we did not because the guy, I'm not sure what he really did there. It was really odd. He just ran up instead of running at the player.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for room. It's Parrish. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Myers.
Oh, we got to change that right now. I forgot about that for blocking
Keep him from getting the first down.
base.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
To the ground with the
Back. Gain of 9.
The pickup of 9. It's 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Hilltoppers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground.
Let's take the yards.
The stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
And the Hilltoppers
All
are
right.
moving quickly down the field. Looking for a gap. It's
Nowhere.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Myers.
To the big fella. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice game. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The lone back's got it. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Center has to get to the linebacker.
Running back searching for a hole. At the 20, he's got space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
All right.
Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
I'm not sure why he didn't move on that one.
Plus yards out of your running back, and he can make big plays like this. Man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Yep, 2 games in one
He
night.
knocks the extra point through the uprights. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little whoop out of this crowd.
All right, defense, come on.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Fife. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Let's go. I didn't think I was going to be able to get back to that one.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one.
That's a big pick there.
Remember,
I did not think I was going to be able to make it all the way back.
On him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Looking downfield on first down. Complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter.
Hope he blitzes here. If he doesn't, I might be in trouble. Square R1 circle, that's the order.
Motion from the wide receiver.
No blitz.
Looking to fire.
But Burrow's open.
Makes the grab.
Speed.
Touchdown, WKU. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board.
Defense has to keep playing well. That's the one thing I'm scared about is the defense. I don't know if I'm spoiling you, but I know when this is over, I'm hopping offline and going to bed. Get a nap before work. I was going to stay on stream until midnight, but I won't have to now, which is kind of nice.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
It's an interesting,
always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run
interesting way to see that broken down.
Back to pass, it's Fife. Caught near the sticks, it's Prime. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And oftentimes running backs love draw plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback selling pass.
Look like a Dollar General elderly remote control. Stupid.
So the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. grab near the marker. It's Pride. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Looking to pass. It's Fife. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pride. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
New Mexico State has it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Powers through the defender. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Holy crap.
You've got to be able to gang tackle this guy. We see it every
Broken
week.
tackles.
He makes people miss, and you just saw it on that last play. He's unbelievable in the open field. He can cut on a dime, and with that run, he's got this offense now set up down close to the goal line.
We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. The give from the gun.
Wow. I pinched the line, and I blitzed from that side, and he's easily there. It's crazy.
And that is a huge
It doesn't even matter. I pinched the line, I blitzed from the B gap on the right side, and it was just wide open. Like, pinching actually made it worse.
Pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with the
Kinda
score
crazy.
from the 4. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on
This,
the
unfortunately, is the defense I'm
When this
used
game
to.
started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top.
Drop.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Had a rough day. Mac hasn't been catching the ball well.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26.
Okay.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Another drop. They can't hold on to the ball. So all of my incompletions have been dropped so far. We can't hold on in the coverage.
That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far.
Here we go. On the road. 2 good play calls, bad execution.
Earlier, tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard.
The ball pops out on the return.
No, and you're kidding me. Blast him and the ball flies out of bounds. Perfect hit stick. My guy goes to catch it, and it bounces off his hand and goes out.
They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Dropping back, it's 5. Looking for a huge play. And he'll pull it in.
And again,
20. And they finally
I can't get my guy to react to the ball.
throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
All right, momentum is in his favor. We got to try to shift it back.
To get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Tough break, as always.
They'll keep it on the ground.
And another broken tackle. Oh boy. Man, it can be so frustrating sometimes.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
All right.
Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line.
Tough break there. That's a good shot going deep, but you know, we had the first down twice when we had the ball. We dropped it both times. Got to hold on to the ball.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field.
Point blank.
They'll try to answer
Got to
that
hold on
last
to the
score
ball.
with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They'll run it from the gun. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Tough break there.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down.
Throw the ball. What are you doing? You got to get rid of the ball, buddy. You had him open. Just let go of the ball. Bad break. Okay, so momentum shifted the other way. I'm going to have to figure out what to do here.
Move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
So his guy reacts, my guy doesn't. His guy catches the ball, my guy can't. But again, I had him open on the curl route, but he didn't throw the ball. He just held on to it.
Send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Got a really bad break there. Back-to-back drops and then no reaction by my safety on a ball that was thrown to him. We just got to figure it out. Bottom line, that's what it always boils down to. Just got to try to figure it out. It is what it is.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
The only stop we've had is a user pick.
To the air, it's 5. That's caught. It's Johnson. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
There's no way he should be getting these kind of yards, though, because they're there, but they're just not, like they're not reacting to the ball.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Oh, I'm right there. What is that? That should have been a pick. Oh, I trailed the route.
Pick up 10 and the 1st down.
Boy, oh
How about
boy.
this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
On the option. He'll pitch it.
Like, I was right
Nice
there, and he
solid
didn't put his
pickup
hands
here
up.
before the
Again,
defense wrestles
what's going
him to
on
the
with you
ground.
guys? You guys just
Timeout from
refuse
the
to make a
offense
play
to
here.
save precious seconds.
But they weren't making
Positive
plays
plays,
defensively. Like,
that's all you're
when this
looking
game
for
started,
here
my
in the
defense
option
was
game.
not
Not everything
really
is going to
doing
be a
anything.
70-yard touchdown
Everything
run,
that's
obviously,
happened
but if you can
defensively
pick
has
up
been from a
positive
user
yardage like that,
perspective.
and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Oh, boy.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just
And I catch a break
little
there
bit
because he
off,
was
just made
open.
it a
He
little bit
jumped, like,
difficult for his
came
wide
back to
receiver
the
to try to
ball
make the
late.
catch.
That should have been a catch.
And the Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Don't know why I didn't call a timeout there.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Get out the way.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
Cannot turn the ball over here. Momentum's in his favor. Can't turn the ball over. You can. You have, if it's fourth and less than 5 on that side of the field, you can go for it, or you get one free pass a game.
Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Makes the catch on the left. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
If he would have dropped it, I just would have shook my head and like, bro, catch the ball.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Might be calling a hot route.
Send the running back out. I don't think they'll be
To
blitzing.
the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that
Appreciate
chance to
the
be
rate,
complete.
Lexi. I should have threw it to the running back, but I took too long. His defense is playing really well, though, because his guys are reacting to the ball. He's getting a pass rush.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
See what I mean?
Hand in there. Knocks
That's
it
what I'm
away.
talking about right there. I just had a play on the other end. I just had a play on the other end where my guy didn't even react to the ball, and he gets a huge play. And his guy isn't, like, he's not controlling him, and the computer swipes out the ball. defensively, my guys aren't reacting right now.
Great on this drive, but then
It's a
coupled
bit
with
rough here
completions,
because I don't
and
know what
now
to
it's
do.
3rd and 10.
Got to figure out something to help them, but they're not helping themselves.
They'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete.
Like they aren't, my
Defense calls a
defensive players
timeout,
aren't
and that's their
reacting to the
last
ball.
one of the
So I
half.
need to make them
Yeah,
do
we talk
something.
about tackling
I
as
have
a
a user
defense
pick.
all the time. 3rd down, money down. They catch the football. Nice job breaking on it, getting them on the ground, and
I
not
have a
allowing
user
any
pick
yards
and I
after the
have
catch.
Hunt is on its way. And the punt will hit
damn.
the
I
one.
have a
Just a
user
little
pick
too
and I
far
have
for them to be able to
a
down it.
forced
That'll be
fumble
a
on a hit
touchback and
stick.
come
But
out to the
other than
20.
that, none of my other 10 guys have done anything to help me in this game defensively yet.
This late in the half, here's the question. How
I
aggressive
don't
will
know
the
if they
play
will.
calling be?
Well, we'll see.
They'll move the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. Looking to throw, it's fire. Throws to the wideout.
Big pick.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll be stopped just outside the 20.
That is
at the
huge.
21 in the waning moments here in the first half.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
I was just talking about my players
Final
reacting.
seconds of
There
the
you go.
first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the
Huge
wideout.
play.
Makes the
He
grab.
blitzes or
He's
run
in the
committed. I'm
end
not
zone.
sure which.
Touchdown, Toppers.
That's huge.
Well, that was a huge
Momentum shifts
touchdown
back.
run
Come
here in
on,
the first
guys.
half for their confidence offensively.
Nice,
They want to be
Lexi.
able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back looking for help.
We got to take advantage of it here. Coming out in the
Just
second
enough
half.
time for one final play of the half. The give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right
There's
into
too many
37.
people back there. I'm like, just, I can go for a hit stick trying to force a fumble. Like, let's just not have
That's
something
gonna
dumb
do it
happen.
here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime.
Yeah. So for those joining late, he scored to start. We scored in response. So he got the ball first. He scored touchdown 7-0. We responded 7-7. I got a user pick. I scored 14-7. He scored to respond 14-14. He got a stop. He scored a touchdown 21-14. And for the most part, you guys have seen what's happened since. The ball's going out of bounds. What's going on?
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive.
Hmm. Great field position. See if we can take advantage. See if he's blitzing first of all. He's not.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And the Hilltoppers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat.
Well, what are you doing jumping?
Incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't.
What are we doing on offense? It's such a terrible throw.
Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Like, look at that. Mac is killing me. And he's trying to sabotage me right now. Crazy.
Keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Myers.
Finds the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
Not sure what the hell is going on with him tonight.
That down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the
He didn't have to jump on that one.
By the play caller there, understanding the situation of what play to dial up.
Okay.
Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Myers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Hilltoppers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw it. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
He had to get out there and block him. He didn't block him. I don't know if anyone noticed that. If you look at the lineman, he cut inside instead of going out. Because I had 2 guys going up, and my left guard cut inside. Like, dude, keep going out. I think if he keeps going out, I get what I want there. See if he blitzes here.
Looking downfield on first down.
Doesn't, but open.
Got his man on the right. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver.
A little bit nervous about my quarterback now because he's struggling.
Positive things happen after he has the ball.
There's the blitz.
Go up top on first down. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped.
And then a terrible throw again. I had him open. Throw him open. Stop underthrowing my guys. What are we doing? I had him open on that. I see he's sitting in zone, but again, the throw by the quarterback is bad. My quarterback hasn't, like, I don't understand why he's missing so many throws. I get we're on the road, but I'm doing safe throws. He's just missing so many of them. What is going on with this guy? All right. Like, I don't know what to do to make him throw the ball better. He blitz. I guess he wasn't open. But he didn't throw it, and he didn't throw it where I wanted him to throw it. I need him to throw it inside. I saw the corner out there, so I shouldn't throw that ball. I can't throw anything scary right now. My quarterback is not accurate because even on short throws, he's throwing the ball high. Oh boy, I hate games like this. Like, this is why I pick an accurate quarterback, so I can get the ball where I want it. And all game long, he's been struggling getting the ball to my players.
possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just
13
made a
for
big play.
20.
They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
I'll have to go back and look at that interception. It probably was a bad read, but I thought I fell in behind him.
They'll try the run. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. Turning it on! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these third down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down.
Another
And
drop.
the physical play there forces
Another
the
drop.
incompletion on
We
first
keep
down.
dropping the ball,
You know, it's
man.
difficult for QB sometimes when you're
It's hard to
throwing
get in a
routes
rhythm on
because they're
offense
not
because my guys
receivers.
won't
You
hold
really
on to
gotta
the
be
ball.
perfect with the ball placement.
Killing
You
me.
gotta make that a catchable throw.
Everything
A little
that's
bit
with
too
a
tough for the
defender
RPO
reasonably
guy.
close by, they drop. We haven't caught, I think we caught one on that one, the Mac down the field, but everything
Plenty of
else
distance between them and the
drop.
sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Mack. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
That was a risky throw,
quarterback,
so I
I'll try
wasn't
to
sure
find
he
my
was going to
matchup.
be able to make
Get
it.
the ball to my guy so he can do something with it after the catch. When you put it on his body, he can catch it and then break a tackle and make a play happen like he did just there.
I'm glad that he
They'll
held
snap
on
it
to
from
that
the
one.
34 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Just a
Again.
little off. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. A strike downfield. All down, but he has enough to
Boy, oh
move
boy.
the chains.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have
Needed
had a
that
chance to
throw, and that
intercept
was a
that one and take
terrible
it to
throw
the
too because
house.
he threw it low. Got to get my quarterback out of being cold.
Down to the
He is
16-yard line.
now.
It's 1st and 10.
Okay. Center block the left linebacker, guard block the other.
Handoff to the single
Or
running
don't
back.
block either one of them.
Stopped at
Cool.
the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
That looked really janky because the guards, like neither one of them went to block the linebacker. They just ran straight up field and didn't do anything. They went to go block a safety.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's the handoff. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Myers. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
Gotta go for it here.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Wants to adjust
Running back
the
in the
pattern.
block.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Fires to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks
Boy, oh
up the
boy.
first down.
Lucky break there. Hopefully that's the first down.
They must have had a
Because
play
if
in
it's not,
practice
that
they
means
just
he
felt
ran
was
the route
unstoppable
short
because
or the
they
ball was
essentially just
thrown
took
bad.
away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that fourth down. But because of the execution, it was just too good. They're looking now to score 6.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the Hilltoppers line it up with a first and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little?
What I was trying to do was
They're
get
on
my
second
running
down
back
goal.
to go up, or my
And
receiver
the
to
D
go
denied
upfield,
him on second and
but he
goal.
didn't. I had to audible to something else.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, and right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. He leaves it with the back. And again, stopped right in his tracks. Nowhere to run.
I can't do anything. My guys aren't doing anything to help me out here.
Defense, they've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you
Oh
going to
boy, this is
Yeah,
gonna
you
be
know,
one of
after
those
running
games.
so
Like
many
we're
plays
fighting
on
right
that
now
drive
just to
drive,
try
I
to
know
stay
it'd be
in the game.
disappointing to only walk away with a
Oh
field goal.
boy,
It would feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and
games
didn't
like
get it.
this drive
I
me
think you
nuts.
keep
Like
it
I'm
right.
fighting my ass off, and all it's doing is keeping me reasonably in the game. Like I'm trying to do
And
everything
it'll
I
be a
can.
touchback. The ball will
Like
come
the
out to the
blocking right there
25-yard
was
line.
just terrible. Terrible blocking there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
It's gonna come down to me.
They're testing the right side here. Forges ahead. Picks up
What's up,
about
Michael?
3 to the 29.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Give to the running back. There he goes. They get him down, and that'll be the final.
Like I'm not
play of
sure
the
what I'm
third
supposed
period.
to do.
That's the end of the quarter. New
I
Mexico
blitz
State
and
has
they
the
just
lead.
walk right
Well,
by
sitting
my
in a good
blitz. Like his
spot as
offensive
we
line
wrap
is
up the
playing
third. Let's take a
insane
look at
right
our
now.
game stats while we have a break in the action.
I don't know what
Not
to do
only
because
is the
every time I do
scoreboard on
something,
their
I'm
side, but
call the
so
blitz
too
from the
is
left. You
the
run
Mission
up,
failed. We'll get them next time.
they just run by it. Like his
Final
offensive
stats of the
line
game,
is
and
just
we'll
picking
start
up
with the first
everything
down.
perfectly.
Back to throw, it's Fife. With the catch, it's Harris. And the
Like
defense
I'm
had
not
that
sure
one
what
well
I'm gonna.
covered. Just a
I'm not
short
sure
gain
what
there.
I can do to help out my guys
The
right
idea
now.
by the quarterback there, you're trying to get this
The
first
only
down so
stop
you
I've
find a
had this
tight end so
game
you can
really
make a guy
was
miss or shake a tackle.
a penalty on 4th down where he was going to go for it, and a user pick. Outside of that, like no one else has really done anything.
Offense
That
gets set for
interception before the
second
half,
down.
forgot about that. Outside of that, it's like,
Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end.
gotta catch.
Tosses it incomplete.
That's what I'm talking about. You gotta catch that, buddy. Do it right to me. I went to catch it. He dropped it.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end.
But he catches that one.
And it's intercepted.
There we go.
Huge 4th quarter play for this defense.
So I needed it last time. Same thing.
We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, 1st down.
Needed that earlier. That's an online league.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it up the 20. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they
catch
gave up
for
a
us.
huge play.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have
That
time
was
to
the
line
one.
up. You take a
All
shot
right.
deep down the field, and
That
you
helps.
hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent.
When the
That is a
safety
great
came
play.
down,
That chunk play has them in business, set up with a 1st down in the red zone. They'll send the back in motion. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast they didn't.
yeah,
give
the
him an option.
RPO picked
Got the
up,
nice
but
tackle for a loss, putting
he
the
just
offense
ran
a
in
worse
untouched.
situation.
I couldn't throw the RPO there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Henry. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Hauls it in. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle, and the guy made it look like he was going to pick up the 1st, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up for them.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pressure coming.
He got stopped on his route. I had him open. I just needed him to clear, but someone bumped him and he got bumped off his route.
Some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the 4th quarter to get me the football back.
I had the right. It was a good play call. The execution was bad. I had the guy open. I saw it. I needed R1 to come across. The linebackers were sitting underneath. But I didn't get what I needed there.
Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few 1st downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but Great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
To the air, it's 5. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That's big.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
This is big here, obviously.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneak, trying to get a push. Touchdown!
I wouldn't say rolling, but I'll accept it.
Taking the lead here in the 4th.
That is complimentary
Oh,
football
boy.
at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense, it just gave you a good start.
Oh boy,
They need
man.
another one for them.
Having to sweat everything out tonight.
Out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Too much NDL glory. I'm about to go to sleep after this.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
I have to be at work in I have to be at work at 12 or 1:20, not 12:20.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd
Oh man, I'm about to be that dude now.
My bad. Hey guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was
I'm about to be like RB. I didn't get a chance to snooze it because I wasn't like I'm trying to focus.
Looking to throw, it's 5. And that is his 5th interception. If he
Are you kidding me?
he'll be lucky.
A defensive lineman picked it off?
Short return, but
What?
a play to get the football back.
Bruh. Bruh. A defensive lineman picked the ball off. He was rushing. He got pushed off.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They have it once again in spectacular field position. Cashed in the last time and even better this time around. Send the tight end in motion.
62! Touch first, Mark. You are the new single-season home run king.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
That was wild. So the defensive lineman was getting blocked. He got double teamed. He got pushed off. And then he caught the ball.
And let this clock tick away.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
How did it go? There's the pressure.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's
Watch it,
complete.
Finn.
And
Hold
it's
on to the
enough to
ball.
give them 1st and
Thank
10
you.
from the 13.
Needed that.
Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left.
28-21.
You better
Gotcha.
get aggressive.
The Hilltoppers with the 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
I want to hype train him out.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Nice coverage up back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
If it wasn't there. And the curl route wasn't there either. I couldn't see the flat route, so it's not worth
Now
it.
a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete.
Bro, this dude can't catch the ball today. That's like his 3rd drop. He gets hit and he just crumbles.
And this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Between the
My quarter, Mac is killing me today. He's dropped 2 first downs in the first half. Big one there.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Appreciate the bits though, David. Sorry for the delayed reaction, but appreciate the bits.
Scanning the field, it's 5. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws another interception. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big time mistake. This one might cost him.
I'm doing the math right now. I'm doing the math. I'm trying to figure it out. I have to run the ball because I would give him the ball back regardless. Unless we have a really long run play.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I am 6-2. So if I win this game, I meet my win goal to be 7-2. Thanks for the biddies, Taylor. If I win this game, I go to 7-2. I will hit my win goal. And then Middle Tennessee becomes a big game. If I'm able to beat him, then I will play in the conference championship regardless of my outcome in the last 2 games.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you've got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock.
So I feel bad. Kennedy, we've been talking about Nebraska a lot in this stream. I feel bad. Look, I'm not going to root against my team, and I'm not going to root against MGR because he's a good dude. But I see what's happening over there in Lincoln.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal.
I know what's happening out there. So I know. I'm not even sure if he has bank points, so it would matter. I think he had to use them last season with the +5. But the best he can do,
Trying to pick up a 1st down.
the best he can do. All right, first of all, let's not fumble the ball.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal.
The best he can do is go.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
Oh, I'm gonna run a play, all right. I'm gonna let it run all the way down. I'm gonna take the penalty, and I'm gonna kneel the ball because a kneel should take that last second off.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
Two seconds. Look, game. A lot of crazy stuff has happened. He's going to have 1 second. He's going to have to go 94 yards.
And on 4th down, they'll come up and take a knee.
Don't. That's all I'm saying. Don't. I have to go to work. I don't need anything stupid to happen.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field.
Because I don't want to risk a block kick. Everything over the top. Literally just run back.
Back to throw. It's 5. He wants a big play here late. Pulls it in there on the sideline. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most.
Kennedy is right, though. I probably should have just ran a regular run play, just like come out in something jumbo and run the ball. But I did not want to risk a fumble. I did not want to risk the fumble. And I definitely don't want to risk the block kick. Boy, oh boy. A stressful game. Everything is stressful at this point in the season, though, sadly. So, from 7-3, yeah, Kenny, you have a good night too. Good luck in the CFP and yeah, finishing out your season. Whew. Games are sweaty. Games are sweaty. Yeah, I do have to go to work tonight. Put in the stats. I think I could put them in tomorrow. So if I can just go to sleep now for like 45 minutes, take a power nap, I would be good for work. Yeah, no VTO tonight. I mean, I could just not go to work, but I probably should go to work, you know. I got bills to pay. I got bills to pay, so I got to go to work. And this is one of those games. Duvid, this is what I'm talking about. These are one of the games, like my defense as a whole didn't play well, but I was able to get user picks, and that's all I asked for. Like, let me have an impact on the game. I did drop one, but I got it right back like the next player to play after that. It's so important for me to be able to feel like I impact the game because I need people to not want to throw at me. That's the idea on defense. I take away, you know, I want to take away an area of the field on a play, and I want you to go elsewhere. And then I can scheme, I try to scheme everything else away. But it's hard to when I'm not able to make plays because then I feel like I can get picked on. And my other 10 players are getting picked on too. The key was the defensive lineman because I rushed 3 because it was the cover 4 and he got double teamed. So we're going to jump to that play right away because he was rushing, he got double teamed, and he just dropped off because it totally caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting it. So 52, look at him. He's rushing, and then he drops back, and he catches the ball. I've never seen the game do that with a defensive end, ever. He's rushing on that play, because I'm sitting back at cover 4. I'm just trying to take away anything in the middle. So you see I picked that up, and then I'm trying to pick up the short one underneath. And he picks it off. The read was him right here, 16, but I'm pretty sure he saw me drifting back and wanted to hit the guy coming short inside. I had no idea he was going to do that. It's one of the crazier interceptions that I've seen. Very, very fortunate on that. More so this play right here, because 3rd and 10, he held on to the ball. I had to settle for 3. And then I get this interception. I'm pretty sure this one was the computer. Yeah, because I'm on the other side of the field. Well, no, I'm lurking underneath. Right there. But the other guy jumps up, so good play there, making the pick. I probably should have kept running outside, but I tried to cut back in because I thought he was going to do it. And that was risky. I should have kept running outside because he potentially fumbles that ball on a hit stick. The Neal's an interesting play, but I just have to trust that we can't have some silly shenanigans go down defensively. Oh, he walked down the field because I couldn't stop his rushing attack. Quarterback keeper, the only guy there to make a tackle, hits him, and nothing. Mac struggled this game, though, because Mac ended up killing me with his drops. But he did make one big catch before the half. This was an inside zone. The center got upfield to block him. And it's weird because he was just standing there. He didn't do anything. I'm not sure what was going on there, but he gets in, and then this was my user pick. So when Lexi said good play, good read, this is this kind of stuff that I like to be able to do in a perfect world. So look, I'm controlling the slot corner. Just watch. I see the running back. So I shade towards the running back, but then I see the receiver coming inside. And it's a curl route. So because it's a curl route, I'm able to break back and actually make a play on the ball. If it's an in, I can't. But because it's a stop, I'm right there. I end up getting the pick. And then it was tough sledding defensively for a long time. Burrow's on a drag route. I remember when he goes in motion, speed, zone, just turn up field. Because Mac is going up, so it pulls the corner off. Even if he's sitting in zone, it still pulls him off. He gets another touchdown. I think this was just a run. I blitzed, but he went the wrong way on the blitz. But his tight end blocked 2 people. So that doesn't help matters. And these say knocked away, but those were both. My guy caught the ball but couldn't hold on. We punt. He gets a big punt return. It's a big pass play. I was trying to make a play on this ball. But the punt return, remember, I blasted him, forced the fumble, but he recovered. Got one-on-one. I tried to slow him down to come back and play the ball, but he didn't. Like he was out of position, I guess. So I was trying to get him to come back, and I couldn't. You get the touchdown here. Was it a run? Yep, counter run. Like, yeah. The tough one. The sack I couldn't get. Like, he wouldn't get rid of the ball quick enough. Get stopped. I punt the ball. This was big because honestly, 17 seconds left. You're up by a touchdown. You could have just took it to half. And zone. So the corner is sitting over there, no read, and he just jumps back into that. Not a huge return, but enough. I got 9 seconds. And it looked like he sent everybody on this. It might have been an accident. Or maybe he run. I'm not sure, because if you look at it, it looked like they blitzed. And I want to go to square right away, but I don't trust my quarterback. So I want to see going across the Mac, because that over there is easier to throw to than throwing a square. Like, square should be an easy throw because it's right in front of him. But I take my chance with all of that. Just get it somewhere over there. And you see, like, he's so far open. That's good. Then we got to look at this pick. Thanks, Lexi. We'll see what we do. Middle Tennessee is going to be the difference maker. So let's look at this play again. I thought I was trying to throw behind him. That's what I wanted. Because they're going upfield, so he's sitting in zone. It's the angle route on the right, angle concept on the right. It was the running back. I made the wrong read. Damn it, he was wide open. So I'm trying to throw behind Burrows there, because I see the linebacker there. I'm trying to throw behind, but the read was triangle. The running back was wide open, so that's on me. Because the angle route wasn't open, because I peeked over there. He was covered. Circles covered. Squares covered. It was triangle because the safety's so far off. That's on me. But I tried to throw behind him. And that's just bad right there. And then I can't even disengage. Like, dude just completely blocked me out the play. Because Burrows could have caught him if he maybe broke away a little bit after he got blocked, but I couldn't. Dude legitimately got blocked. Look at this guy. He got blocked all the way out of bounds. Huh. Almost to the sideline. That's crazy. But I made the wrong read there, so that's on me. Because I was trying to throw it behind him, so he would have to spin back to the ball. And hopefully inside the linebacker was what I was hoping for. That's a risky throw anyway, but that I didn't see triangle running free up the middle. That was the proper read. Oh man, I feel bad on that one. This play was just silly. They look like anybody blocked on this one. Because I wanted to run closer so I could have make a decision on what to do. And look at this. 3-on-3 on the outside. And dude just ran right by. Burrows didn't block him. And Hutchinson didn't block him. Dude blew up the play. If it was going to be a blown play anyway, maybe not. Maybe I would have been able to get some yards. But at least I centered it. But then I ended up losing yards breaking the tackle. So it made my decision to kick easier. This was really a game where my defense bailed me out. For the first time, probably this game cycle, as a user, I felt like I was bailed out on defense by my being able to get interceptions. And this was the classic slide off of a route. So I see 84, and the reason I slide off is because I see the other guy here, so I just need to hold him long enough. It wasn't on this one, but this one I just, lurked underneath and slowed down. But both of them went for the pick, so GG to the computer there. Wish he would have stayed up. Stressful game. Stressful game. All we can do is survive. Oh, boy. But the one thing I kept saying, like, I need my defense to make a play. We made enough. Offensively, it definitely was an ugly-looking game, but we made enough. Let me get these stats put in. And my dad said GG, so my dad was watching. That's a big win for us, though. I feel like those are games that I lost last season with FSU. Like, we just can't find a way to win. 3 of 11 on third down. Like, we were awful on fourth down as well. It took 6 turnovers plus 5 to win by 6, but no, you do what you do. And come from behind, we're down 7-0, up 14-7, down 21-14, down 28-21. But defense did good enough in the second half. A pick six by the offense, but the defense, no points allowed in the second half. And ultimately, our defense was able to do enough to keep us in the game. I'll look forward to playing RB. That is the one thing now with the divide between the power conferences and the G5 and no pack. There's no one to go to the pack. So the power conferences are only 4. Like, I'm not going to run from playing anybody good. I said, if Nebraska's there, Nebraska's there. I'll take them. And, those will be tough games, but I look forward to the challenge. Because I didn't mind it when I was Florida State. I knew I played Miami and Florida. And then also I played Clemson. Thankfully, I didn't miss any kicks in this game. He didn't run back any kickoffs, but the punt almost got me. That 38-yarder. First of all, let me do the team stats. before I get too far in here. Let me snooze this ad. Had to snooze for 5 minutes, so there you go. Gotta make this quick. Oh boy. Ground game, not exactly great. That's one thing I look forward to getting to Nebraska for. I know I'll be able to have more success running the ball if I can get there. Because running with Western Kentucky is like very hit or miss. We are not good blocking for the run. And it kills me. Like legitimately kills me that we can't run the ball. Because I hate passing the ball so much. And then people know, I'm sure they realize, well, he can't really run the ball. So then they just, the defensive looks are harder passing the ball. Because when you get in the red zone, it's tough to scheme people open down there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the committee will be having something for us to chat about here over the weekend or after the weekend. We've made it far enough into the season now that we can have that. Just survive. Just survive. But turnovers, the interceptions, that was the deal breaker. 3 user picks and 3 computer picks. That's why we won. It's always like you're going to see D. Kennedy's going to be there, Jiggy's going to be there, Smitty's going to be there, Shell, MC. It'll be nice to get some fresh faces in there. You know, you're going to see like the same 5 to 7 guys, 5 through 8 guys every season, El Jefe. But getting some new blood in there is nice. Just, even doesn't matter if they win, just to see someone else get there and have their moment, you know. The G5 will be interesting because now with Andy losing to Chip, oh boy, that makes things really, really interesting for that G5 spot. Because I think the only team that can go undefeated is Liberty. But would they have the schedule necessary for that to be enough? Like they would need me or Middle Tennessee to, well, they would need probably me to be undefeated the rest of the way and go 10-2 and then beat me in the conference championship. I was going to say Middle Tennessee, but that doesn't help them because Middle Tennessee has 3 losses already. Yeah, I have to sit here and think about it myself, honestly. I'm not sure who I would have. I'll have to look. Us had Buffalo, you know, had Andy beat Chip. I think that would have been my pick. But now it's like everything's in disarray. And after I had a good game running the ball, went right back to not being able to run the football. Like immediately the next game. One big run by Landers, but outside of that, we struggled running the ball. I think the thing that kills me is we can't run the ball in short yardage. So it makes things look ugly for us because I can't run the ball when we need to run the ball. Like I want to run the ball in short yardage, I can't because we can't create holes. And I feel like a lot of times I'm trying to dance. Definitely. The ebb and flow of Mac. He dropped 2 first downs, but his catches were all big catches. One was a 3rd down convert. One was a touchdown. And the other one was at the end of the half. He got drilled, but he held on to that one. And that led to us being in range to be able to score before that, before the half. It set us up in a situation where we were able to even score. Let me rephrase it, because we got stopped and punted. But without that, I'm not sure we're in that situation. Well, I better get used to this because I've had a couple of games at home. So now every game, pretty much, the next couple of games are on the road. I think I'm playing Wobbles Friday morning. We don't have a set time yet. And then I play Middle Tennessee. Like, we need to set up a time. Landers with 2 drops out the backfield. That first one was a big one. And he dropped the screen pass. Yeah, he dropped the screen pass. I'm like, bruh, what the hell are you doing? I don't think I've seen a drop screen before, so that was something new. But Hutchinson came through. They could. I know Temple's looking, because Temple's been, kind of, Hughes has been talking himself up. I get why. But I'll have to look at the rest of his schedule. The win against East Carolina was huge, but I don't know what the rest of his schedule looks like. Because it's not just having the record, it's also looking at who you played. But if you can go undefeated, then we can have that's a different conversation of like, well, I went undefeated. Going undefeated isn't easy. I don't care who you play. Because we all know how this video game is. Things can go sideways super, super fast. Like super, super fast. Wish I made my kicks in this game. Funny, I make my kicks on the road, but I couldn't make them at home. Like how that works. The crazy thing is, remember before the half, I tried to punt the ball out of bounds. I just missed it. And then I ended up getting an interception anyway, so I caught a big break there. I'm like, man, I came so close. Or it wasn't before the half. It was in the 3rd quarter. There was one, I got an interception, like not too long after. So like, okay, I tried to punt the ball out of bounds. I failed. And it ended up being a touchback, but I got an interception anyway. So it ultimately still kind of worked out because, I wanted to sell out and like, okay, you kind of like, if you pass, I'm going to play the pass, actually, but I'm going to sell out in the middle of the field to stop the run. That's typically how I play that situation. Burrows hasn't been super impactful on the kick return. He had that big one against Louisiana Tech, but he couldn't break it. Look at Lewis. He got updated by EA. Duvid was talking about his running back. Yeah, I was trying to pull it up. So he plays. I feel like if he runs the table, then that becomes a different conversation because he'll have a win against East Carolina. He'll have a win against Memphis, which is a strong win. Then who would you play in the conference championship? South Florida? If South Florida's ranked, then I feel like you have a great argument for you'd have a great argument for getting that spot. But we have to see how things play out. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I'm looking at it. He has Tulane, North Texas, and Army. Oh, that would be tough because East Carolina was ranked. It was a road win, but then I look at his schedule: Eastern Michigan, Hawaii, Texas State, Navy, UTSA. Charlotte's a good win. Nah, Charlotte's 3-3. Tulane would be a good one at 5-3, but he doesn't have like his schedule doesn't do him any favors because like playing South Florida or Memphis would be nice. But Hawaii I know is having a rough season. Eastern Michigan is as well. UMass was doing good. I don't know what his record is now. Texas State I think is around 500 now. UMass is 2-6. Texas State is 4-6. Yeah. He's going to have to make the conference championship game. He's going to have to make the conference championship game, and he's going to have to win. And he needs it to be probably South Florida. That's kind of what I'm thinking. If it's South Florida, that would give him 2 strong wins. Especially if South Florida can just run the table, stay ranked, so he'd have 2 ranked wins. I don't think anyone else in the G5 in this situation would be in that spot unless Chip is able to have a rematch against Buffalo, and Buffalo is ranked. I can't remember if Western Michigan was ranked. Yeah, so much to consider. The more I'm talking, the more I'm like, there's so many aspects of it. I'll have to look at it tomorrow when I have, when I have time. Can't believe my defensive lineman got an interception. That ultimately might have been what saved me. In a game where we were fighting for our life, a defensive lineman comes up with a big interception. Dude got bodied, got stonewalled, and then just drops back and picks it off. He's probably just as surprised as I was. I was like, wait, what? Gray, disappointing day for him. Mensa 2-2. That's such an interesting thing in the G5 though, because you need help from. Like, you need to go undefeated or good as close to undefeated as possible, but then you also need your other people in your division or conference to play well too. The Sun Belt could have an argument. Duvid. Well, Duvid will finish 10-2. Like, there's gonna be a lot of 10-2 teams potentially. Well, I guess we'll have to see how it plays out. More interceptions than passes deflected, defended. That's what you want to see. Because that was not happening for me back with Florida State. I felt like we kept getting our hands on it, but we couldn't pick it. All right. We are done. This would be the normal time that I would end stream. Let me debrief myself after a stressful game. Chill a little bit and get ready for work. So appreciate you guys watching. 3 more games, but 7-2. I hit my win goal. Middle Tennessee is a big game. Like I said, if I win that game, we are playing in the conference championship. We'll see what happens.